Hello my lovely ravens, my name is Chantel and welcome to another video. It is the first Saturday of the month and today I'm creating the 18th Harry Potter Matchbox Diorama for you. If you would like to catch up on all the other ones, I will leave a link in the iCard section. So let's see what the 18th Harry Potter Matchbox Diorama will be. So the scrolls, let's mix them up. And it will be, if I can open this scroll, platform 9 3/4. Let's go. As with the previous matchboxes in this series, I create these myself using a template. There is a link in the description box below along with the measurements that I use. If you would like to know what kind of materials I use, there is an Amazon store link in the description box as well, which will take you to many useful lists if you would like to purchase any materials. For this matchbox, I've decided to start with the classic Matchbox slipcase. I have painted the entire exterior of the matchbox brown, as this will be the outside of the train station. For the inside of the matchbox, I'm using a grey and a light brown. The background of the interior of the matchbox I wanted to look like bricks. From a piece of chipboard, I cut a piece that will fit into the matchbox. I carved out the archway. And I scored the brick texture in the top layer with a pen. For those of you that don't know, platform 9 3/4 was a platform at King's Cross Station in London, magically concealed behind the barrier between Muggle platforms 9 and 10. With acrylic paint, I applied a base layer of grey, and dry brushed a light brown to bring out the brick texture. The base of the wall has some black bricks, which I am painting on here. In order for someone to get onto platform 9 3/4, they had to walk directly at the apparently solid barrier dividing platforms 9 and 10. When returning from platform 9 3/4, there was a guard stationed just outside the ticket barrier in order to regulate exits from the platform through the gate in order to not alarm the muggles. Then it's time to place the back wall into the matchbox. I'm gluing some chipboard to the back of the piece just so it stands out a bit more from the back wall and gives it more dimension. In the books, the barrier that leads to the platform is described as being made of metal. In the films, however, the barrier is a brick wall. People visited King's Cross Station and took so many pictures of platforms 9 and 10 that eventually the station master had a cart put halfway through the wall, which is now a small tourist attraction. On a plain piece of paper, I printed out these signs for the platform in various sizes. I then cut out the size I thought most suiting for this miniature and glued it inside the archway. For the outside of the matchbox, I decided to draw on the outside of the station. This is not as elaborate as some of the other matchboxes, but they don't all have to be. This is Matchbox 18 in the series, and trust me, there are a lot more elaborate pieces still to be created. Time to create the miniature trolley and suitcases. I am gluing strips of cardstock to a square piece of cardstock, which will make the back of the trolley. To the top part, I'm gluing a horizontal piece of cardstock, which will be the placeholder for the handle. And see me struggle with this tiny piece and tweezers. For the wheels of the trolley, I'm gluing on 2 little seed beads. Whilst that is drying, I'm going to put together some suitcases. From some chipboard, I'm gluing 2 little pieces together, which will give me the right thickness of the suitcases. I then cut them to size and glue them on top of each other. The glue that I've been using in this video is Gorilla Wood glue, and I prefer to have it in this little bottle. Once the wheels are dry, I'm attaching half of the front part of the trolley as the rest is disappearing through the wall. I mentioned before that I glued on a placeholder for the handle of the trolley. Now I'm gluing on a long bead to make it actually look like a handle. Then with a brown marker I'm going to color the suitcases. Of course, I had to add those little details. With gold paint, I'm applying gold to the corners and add a suitcase closure. And of course, the trolley needs to be silver. I'm gluing the suitcases on top of the trolley. And then put glue on the parts of the trolley to glue it inside the diorama. And for some more details, I'm adding in a stack of books and another stack of suitcases. Let's see what the final matchbox looks like. And this is it for the 18th Harry Potter Matchbox Diorama. I hope you like how it turned out, even though it was a bit more simple than the previous one. Next week I'll be back for the continuation of the build of Dumbledore's office. Please check out my other social media in the description box below. And if you're new here, welcome! Please don't forget you can hit that subscribe and bell notification button so you don't miss out on any future videos, and of course become part of the Raven family. Thanks so much for watching, stay safe, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!